Good morning, everybody. It just occurred to me yesterday. Oops, I gotta go back down. The light's not on. Hold on. It occurred to me yesterday that I didn't do a follow-up video on the mess that I had in my studio. A couple of weeks ago, I had tore it all apart. So, I'm out of breath. I decided that I would do a short video and show you that I actually have got it cleaned up. So, if you can remember, every floor space was covered with junk. But it's all organized and clean now. So here is my stitching table. And this is usually where I do my video from, if I sit at the chair here. And you used to see the bookcases here, but now one's moved that way. So, this is my stitching area. And then here's my big desk where I do my other work. I do writing, pay bills, all that stuff. Watch YouTube videos. And then my piano in the corner. One of my pianos, I have two. This is a picture of my husband and me a few years back. And so then the bookcases are not side by side anymore. I've moved one around the corner. So there's one, and then here's the other one. I've stacked a bit of, this is all sock yarn waiting, and I ordered some more too. No, I guess it's not all sock yarn. This is this line here is an Afghan kit that I got every month. I was getting it was a subscription, and I still have all that to knit up to finish the Afghan. Little set of dishes, that's from my youth, my childhood. I used to play with those all the time. Not many left though. Most of the cups are gone. I think I got 2 cups and one only has, no, I have 4 cups, but some of them don't have handles anymore. Yeah, so that's the other bookcase, and then here's my sewing area. Over here I have some fabric and a lot of containers full of stuff. And then my old, useful, well, actually, I'm being nice, useless machine. I am working very hard and saving everything that I make, every penny that I make, to buy myself a new machine, because I have never owned a brand new machine. I've always had hand-me-downs from somebody else. I think I've mentioned this in other videos. My very first machine was a hand-me-down. Somebody had given it to me. It was their first machine. It was just a straight sewing machine with, I think it had a zigzag, but that was it. It didn't even do buttonholes. And then when my mom passed away, I got her Elna, which I loved. Well, it didn't love me, but I loved it. And it quit working a couple of years ago. So then I bought this machine from my aunt, and it's a Kenmore, which is a Sears make. It's a horrible machine. It's absolutely a horrible machine. I sew 10 stitches and then I have to take the whole machine apart. And then I sew 10 stitches and then I have to take the whole, like the bobbin part. It's just a horrible machine. Anyway, it's all I got, so I won't trash it too much. So then I have remember this table, I had it along here, but it's a long table, so I brought it this way. So I have an ironing area here. If I'm sewing things, I have a place I can iron right away. I don't have to get up and go over there. And then I have a cutting area here, and then storage underneath. And I have one of my towers under here. It has silks and satins and velvets and scraps in here. And then over here I have some more of my filing cabinet and papers and stuff. And then I have 2 towers here full of all kinds of things. I'm going to back up a little bit. So I have some I can't speak today. I don't know what is my problem. Some fiber art that I'm working on, some pictures. This is a cow, a horse, and another horse in various stages of incompleteness. These ones here, this one here is getting there. This one has a lot of work. I have to still stitch it down in a lot of places. This one's all stitched. Now I have to add, you know, the nose part, the eye parts, and doing a lot of embellishing. So those are works in progress, and these are for my sale that's upcoming. Here I'm setting up some stuff I had shown on a site, this little tassel doll, and some people had asked me to show them how to make them. So I'm just getting things organized and ready. I have some fabrics here, and just to do a little tutorial, which I hope to get to this week. Here's one of my mug rugs. I've been trying to do a whole bunch of things, and of course, as in my usual fashion, I do 10 things at one time and I make myself crazy. So I'm doing mug rugs for my sale, I'm doing those pictures, and I'm doing knit hat gloves, maybe some hats. I don't know what else. I haven't figured it all out yet. So I'll just go around here. Oh, here I've got a little needle book cut out that I want to put together, and just backtrack a bit. I'll show you what it'll be like. It'll be this sort of thing here. Just a plain little needle book. Nothing fancy, just very useful little tool though for stitchers. This is one that I did for myself. I think it was probably the first one that I did. I love making them, so I give them as gifts to people who do embroidery or cross stitch or any kind of needlework really. So this is going to be another one. I've got it all cut out. I just have to start sewing together and adding the pages. And then this, I'll bring it over here. This is a pair of jeans that I cut off. You can see where I cut them, just below the crotch area. And I'm going to sew them together here, turn it the other way, and this is going to be the lining, and this is going to be a knitting bag. I put some pockets in here already in the lining. See, there's lots of pockets in here. Which way do they open? I don't know. This way. So I got pockets inside. So this is for myself. It's just not... Jeans make great bags. And then what I do... This was a very ample pair of jeans. That's why I chose it, because I wanted a big bag. And then from the legs that I've cut off this way, I make the straps, you know, to carry it with. So that's what this is going to be whenever I get around to working on it. That's anything that I'm doing for myself kind of goes by the wayside until I get other things finished. And then over here, I have another cow I'm working on. It's a blue jean cow. This one's going to be kind of wonky, but I think he's going to be nice. I have done the horse prior to this, and I've been wanting to do a cow, so he's coming along. I'm just piecing him down now and sewing the pieces on. He's going to have, let me turn it around so I don't have to have such a goofy angle here. There. So he's going to have the Wrangler patch, you know, that's on the jeans, is going to be on here like that. And also he's going to have right here, he's going to have a bit of a shirt band like that. It's going to be a little bit different. I don't know. I'm just fooling with things. See, this is a pocket from a pair of jeans that I put on here. I'm just fooling with different things right now. I don't know for sure how it's going to end up, but we'll see. And then my Nook is all cleaned up. This is just a spare bed that mostly is used in the summertime. I don't really, I don't use it for guests in the wintertime, but it's great for summertime. Children love this little space here. It's so nice and cozy. And I have to admit, having a little place like this right off the studio is kind of handy for having afternoon naps. You're working and all of a sudden you get the yawns. So lots of times I just curl up on there and have a snooze. And then over here on this other table, so here you can see my L-shaped idea here. I have more storage under there, and another nice long table. And this is another project I'm thinking about tackling. I don't know. I'm of two minds really, but this is a sweater that my mom knit for me. Oh, I was a teenager, so we're talking a long time ago. I just had a birthday and I turned 66. So 70s for sure. And it's beautiful, beautiful sweater. I wore this so much as a teenager, but I can't fit into it anymore. It's too small for me. And I've carted this with me wherever I've gone, wherever I've moved. It's been in my closet, and it's a shame really, because it's a beautiful piece of work. I mean, my mother was a beautiful knitter. She knit so many gorgeous things, and I remember when she knit this, I picked the pattern out myself. She gave me a book and she said, "Here, pick out what you want." And I picked this pattern and I picked the color, and she made this, and I wore this. I mean, I'm amazed that it's in such good shape, because I lived in this sweater pretty much all the time. But like I say, I can't wear it anymore. And I really don't want to just keep it in the closet. So I've decided to turn it into a pillow. And I want to do it, but I'm really afraid to do it. I want to replace these buttons. I've got some wooden buttons that I'm going to put on it. So I've got to take all these buttons off, and I'm going to put wooden buttons on. And I've got the pillow form. I bought a pillow form for it. And I've watched 100 videos on how to do it, but I'm really afraid to cut into it. I don't know. This is why I haven't done it yet. I haven't gotten the nerve quite yet, but that's what I want to do. That way I can still use the sweater. And maybe it's selfish of me. I have nieces who could wear this, but I really don't want to part with it. It's part of my mom. So I don't know. What I might do is, if I cut it, I'm gonna have to cut it this way and then down here, so the sleeves won't be used, the neck won't be used, and stuff like that. So what I might do is, if I do go ahead with this idea, I might unravel all of this and make myself a hat or something with the material, with the yarn, just so that I have something that I can wear. And maybe I'll make a hat, reminiscent of this kind of thing. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm of two minds. I really want to do something with it, but I'm so afraid to cut into it. I don't know. So that's my studio. It's clean. This is what I consider a clean studio. Really, usually when I'm working, it's a lot more messy than this. So I just wanted to prove to you all that I'm not the slob that I looked like in the last video. I do like to have things cleaned up and orderly so that I do know where it is. But when I'm working, I am not clean. I mean, I have boxes, you know, these totes are full of materials and scraps, and I have them open all over the place, and I'm pulling stuff out. So, you know, but that's the process of creating too. You can't create cleanly, I don't think. I can't anyway. So I'm going to end this here, and I'll come back with a video on those tassel dolls, and I have another idea for something else too that I want to show you. Something totally different that I don't think many people talk about anymore. It's a craft. So for now, I'm going to wish you all the best. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and I hope you come back and visit with us again. So bye for now, everybody. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.